tank. Freaking tires like 14 inches wide. Flatbed. Keg fuel cell. Fucking sick. What's going on, guys? Big Mike D717 Outlaw. We're back up here at Beaver Springs for test and tune. We made the shock adjustments the other day. We're hoping that we can get this thing to hook. It's really cold, so we're hoping that this new tire can really put the power to the ground. But the Busa loves cold weather. That's when we ran our best time last year. So we're hoping for 9s up here at Beaver again today. Let's see if we can make it happen. Guys, it's the next day. We got a pretty decent night of test and tune in. The bike felt really good with the suspension adjustment. My game was a little off. I haven't had the bike out nearly as much as I really wanted to this year. I'm gonna have to really start even going out on the road and just practicing, getting a little bit of street practice to try and get this launch a little bit better. Most of my issues last night were getting the clutch off on time. Bike was running good, shifter was working great. Did have a couple mishaps. I think the pressure gauge for my air shifter is acting up because it's telling me that I am only building about 110 psi of pressure, and it should be going to 140. That way the air shifter has plenty of air to run off of, and it's not shifting the way that it should. There were a few passes that I had to where I went to do my 1-2 shift, hit the button, and it went to neutral, and I basically rev bombed the shit out of the bike. So I might have to look into a new pressure gauge. I'm thinking about running a line because the pressure gauge is right down over here, and I'm thinking about running a new line so I can run the pressure gauge from here up to the bike up here somewhere. I don't know if I want to hide it or try and put a small one here, a digital one or something, just so I have a different way of reading that, so that way I don't have to constantly keep looking down and trying to see where it is. The only thing that really helps me when I'm trying to do that when I'm at the line is turning the underglow on for the bike, because I can see the display a little bit better. But overall, not a bad night of testing. The bike felt good with the suspension tweaks. We just have to work on getting the clutch out a little bit better. I am going to be looking into the Brock's clutch mod because I think it's the back torque, like module that's in the clutch. I had it kind of start making some chattering, which is common for them because what they're doing is they're basically bouncing the clutch plates apart, so that way you don't sit there and roast a clutch. But I'm going to try and do the clutch mod to fix that. Hopefully we can get that and then get a cushion kit, so it'll help me slip it just a little bit better. This performance clutch has been taking me so long to get used to, but most of it's my fault because I don't go to the track as much as I should. I should be at the track every weekend trying to feel this out and riding on the street and starting to really get used to it. But I only get a test and tune every couple weeks, maybe once a month, and it's really killing me. But anyway, we're going to try. I think I'm going to start pushing to go down to Cecil County on their Wednesday night test and tunes. I really have to see because it's really late night and I won't be getting home until like midnight, and usually I have work 7 a.m. the next morning, so I really have to play it by ear and see what can happen. But overall, not bad. The free clutch adjustment, or not clutch adjustment, shock adjustment that we did is working great. I just have to get a little bit better on my end. So right now the driver mod is the only problem with this bike, and maybe the air gauge for the air shifter. That might be one other issue because of having the neutrals a few times through the night. But anyway, good night of racing. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know anything more about my bikes, about racing, drop those comments down below and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. And as always, subscribe, and remember, ride safe, ride smart, always wear a helmet. See ya.